Welcome, sports fans, as we are here tonight in Amador County for the Argonaut Mustangs, who are going to be playing the Summerville Bears in a Mother League showdown. We're getting ready for the national anthem. Should be an exciting ball game here tonight. Both teams have only one loss in conference play, so they're still in the race for the conference championship. Obviously, tonight's game, the loser would dig themselves a deep hole, since Sonora has never lost a conference game in the 4 years they've been in league play. All right, there it is, folks. Everybody standing for the national anthem. That's awesome here in Amador County. We won't go down that social injustice road tonight, other than the fact that everybody was standing up here tonight. Going to be a great ball game. I believe Summerville won the toss, and we'll let you know right now who's going to kick off and who's receiving. They're introducing the officials right now. Nobody's booed him yet, so that's great. A couple of announcements real quick. At halftime, they usually have the great performances by the dance teams. We will leave the camera on and the volume up, the sound up, so if you have any friends or relatives anywhere that want to see your, mostly daughters, I'm not sure if there's any young men that are on the dance teams or not, but if there is a young man on the dance team, any sons or daughters that are on the dance teams for your respective teams, feel free to contact your friends or relatives now. Tell them to tune into NorCalSportsTV.com so they can not only watch the ball game, but they'll be able to see that beautiful halftime performance that is always a tradition for all these great high school programs. Summerville's kicking off, and we're ready to start. We're pretty close on time. The JV game went on schedule, and we're only starting about, I guess, 8 or 9 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. Flag on the play, on the first play. They did a little squib kick. They only kicked it about 25 yards or so. Somebody got called for something. Well, I could tell you right now, it's going to take me a while to read these numbers on the Argonaut jerseys. Their jerseys are pretty sharp, but it is difficult to read from a distance. And if you can see on your screens there what I'm talking about, they've got a design in the numbers which blends in a little bit of yellow, and it's going to be hard to identify ball players. I guess I'll have to count on the PA guy. Maybe he's got binoculars or something to be able to help us out. Here they come up at the 37-yard line. Let's see what happens. First offensive play for the Argonaut Mustangs. They faked around the left end. Looks like they handed off to fullback for, looked like a loss, maybe a couple yards. That was Flores who was the carrier on that last play. Wyatt Elmore, number 16, starts at the quarterback. It's a pass. He's open. Oh, a little bit too long. Elmore comes over, gets the play signal from the coach, goes back to the huddle. Argonaut runs a spread offense with a double wing set. More than likely, at 3rd and 10 here, we would predict a pass. Wide receiver Addison Kramer's here on the right side, isolated against number 23. No, they ran a little draw. See if they catch him off guard. They're going to just to go 3 and out. Punting teams will be coming on. Luke Fulkerson back to receive. Last week's game up in Summerville against Sonora. The first punt he ran back over 60 yards for a touchdown. We'll see if they actually try to kick the ball away from him a little bit or just count on their regular special teams defense to handle his run back abilities.
Luke Fulkerson's back deep for the Bears.
Good punt roll. Good punt, rolls dead. Fulkerson did not get a chance to run the ball back. The punter, when he caught the ball, he ran around a little bit, faked like he was going to pass, and Summerville did not put a rush on. That gave his defensive line at least another second or two to get down there and cover, and if that continues, Fulkerson's going to have a hard time getting any kind of run back or anybody for Summerville. So by the time he had a chance to even touch the ball, there was at least 3 defenders around him. Summerville's lining up. Let's see, I had Litzler as the starter. I believe he's starting tonight. Yes, he is. Number 1, Litzler starting at the quarterback position. Draw play right up the middle for about 4 maybe. As Dominic Esquivel took the ball, number 49. Summerville basically runs a no huddle, but they do take their time to get their play straight. Tried to run right up the middle again, and it ganged up on him. Esquivel again with about 4 or 5 guys taking him down, and again, I cannot read those numbers. Fulkerson, wide left. They call him the Z-back. The Z-man. Pretty much can go wherever he wants in regards to the offense. They mix him around quite a bit. It's a pass. They're going to Fulkerson. He catches it. And he breaks the tackle. He's down to the 38-yard line. Picked up about 22 yards after the catch on a nice little fake out and then come back in. Tackler missed him, and big play on 3rd and 8. They line up again with the no huddle. They will take their time and figure out what they want to run, but it does not allow Argonaut to get in their huddle and talk. Fumble, but he picks it up. Mike Litzler did a good job. He fumbled it, didn't panic, picked it up, and it's immediately started to run to his left and was able to pick up about 4 or 5 yards on that play. Looks like about 4 yards. Should be 2nd and 6. Double wide receivers to the right. Another draw. That was the fullback, Kyle McCarver, right up the middle.
Ball's at the 32-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Big play for the Argonaut defense. See if they can stop this drive. They did. They got him for a loss. All over Dominic Esquivel. 2 or 3 yard loss, bringing up 4th and 3. And in this position, I'm assuming they will go for it. If they punt it, if it goes in the end zone, it's going to come out to the 20-yard line anyway. So 4 down territory, unless they're going to try to draw them off sides. I can't imagine they would punt it here, but they might. Big catch on the right side by number 44. Jared Brick. Jared Brick, 5'10", 180-pound senior, caught that for a first down as Litzer rolled out to the right. Summerville plays 2 different quarterbacks. They've been rotating and playing different times. Gabe Walker started last week. Litzler starts this week. Litzler's the one who passes more. Right up the middle.
Jared Brick, the ball player.
Going to their workhorse, Jared Brick, as he ran it up the middle. There's Jared Brick again, churning for yards, gang tackled right around at the 19-yard line. Should be about 3rd and 2. Two wide receivers left. Right up the middle. Number 8 gets the first down. That's Nicholas Veach. The 5'10", 175-pound sophomore got a big first down for him. Somerville Bears are marching.
Forward progress to the 14-yard line. It'll be first down for the Bears.
We'll just see how hungry the Bears are here. They're looking like they're trying to score. Fulkerson in motion. Pitch out, right side. Nice cutback. Picked up about 5 or 6.
Ryan Garbarini also in on the tackle. Picked up 5 on the play. Brings up the 2nd down and 5. No, you can run it. You can run it. You can run it, Mike. Run it.
Up the middle. Touchdown, Summerville Bears. Nicholas Veach on a draw right up the middle, putting Summerville up 6-0 with 4:54 to go in the first quarter. Oh, they've got 4 wide left. Now they're doing a shift. We don't know if they're going to kick. Here comes the kicker. See, made it look like maybe they were going to go for 2. 28, get ready to kick the extra point. It's up. It's good. Extra point kicked in by Kyle McCarver, giving the Summerville Bears a 7-0 lead. Here comes the touchdown run. It's going to be a draw to Veach. Breaks through, missed tackle, touchdown. Go Bears! Tonight's ball game is being brought to you by Benton Roberson CPA Bears Quarterback Club. Let's start off again. Hello, Bears fans. Summerville Bears Quarterback Club is proud to sponsor tonight's live streaming of the Bears football game in Argonaut. This broadcast would not be possible without their sponsors, Benton Roberson, Black Oak Casino. Let's get back to the ball game. Boom. Almost, I don't think they call collar tackling, but he grabbed his collar and didn't pull it down, and he got nailed. We'll have plenty of time to get back to our sponsors. We're very, very grateful, and I'm sure everybody that's back watching this ball game is thankful for the sponsors and who's bringing us this ball game. We'll make sure we give them justice later. They got this kickoff going pretty quick. All right, the Mustangs are on the 38-yard line now. They need to answer. Summerville looks like they scored with ease on that first possession. They were 3 and out last time. Let's see what the Mustangs have this time. Right end. Uh-oh, he's got around there. Good gain. Fulkerson knocked him out of bounds with the shoulder pad. That was Mason Flores, wingback, who got the handoff running around the right end for a first down. Argonaut needed that. Argonaut needed that for sure. Pass. Our rollout. It's a run play. Kyle McCarver put a lick on him. Elmore on the keeper left side. I'm not sure if he's trying to catch his wind but he got him pretty good. Well-designed play where they fake the run right, fake the pass, and quarterback keep by Elmore around left end. There's a lot of motion there. That's a nice play. Fulkerson with perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle, looked like the back of his collar and brought him down. Another first down. That was Addison Kramer on that run. They had about fake left, fake right. There goes Addison again, and there's the tackle on the instant replay. I'm starting to recognize the numbers a little bit better now. That was Christensen on that last run where he picked up 5 yards. Wide receiver right. Looks like it's Christensen. Up. Summerville drawing off sides. I believe that was number 37 was the guilty party. Looks like Justin Roberts got a little excited on that one. 5'7" junior. Good enough for a first down. Shotgun formation. Pass to the end zone. Touchdown! Argonaut Mustangs! What a play, what a play, what a pass. Well designed. He was out there all by himself. Addison Kramer from Elmore. They line up for the extra point to see if they can tie this ball game up. After the extra point, I'm sure you'll get a chance to see that replay. I was going to make a mention that Addison Kramer kept coming out wide right, isolated. I wonder if they're going to go to him. They went to him early. High snap, but it's caught. And it looks good. It is good. 7-7. Go back to that touchdown. There he is on the right side. He gets past the cornerback. Nice lofted pass. Jumps, catches, both feet in bounds. Touchdown. Here comes referee signals. Beautiful play. Maybe we'll have time to get back to those sponsors now.
What was that, Joe?
Hello, Bears fans. The Summerville Bears Quarterback Club is proud to sponsor tonight's live streaming of the Bears football game in Argonaut. This broadcast would not be possible without the sponsors: Benton Robinson, Black Oak Casino, Boyer Construction, Edward Jones Financial Advisors, El Dorado Septic, Trivent Financial, SMC, which is Scott Berner, that's Sierra Mountain Construction, and also Sonora Area Foundation. And don't forget, we have Phillips and Jordan, Forest and Tree Service experts. Thank you very much for the Summerville sponsors and, of course, the Quarterback Club, the Summerville Bears Quarterback Club, for making this live stream possible on this big road game in Amador County on the campus of Argonaut High School, where the Mustangs, the referee's pointing. I wondered what he was pointing at. I had to stand up to see. Oh, yeah, that's what you call home court advantage. Someone up there with their headlights. He's going home early. I don't know what he's going home for. This is too good a ball game. He's backing out. There we go. Headlights are no longer there. We can see what's going on. Here comes the kickoff. Somerville likes to, oh, wow. They're not giving any run back by Fulkerson or anybody on the Summerville Bears on that one. That ball hit the back line of the end zone. That would be a 60-yard kickoff in the air, hitting the back line of the end zone. If he'd have hit it 62, it would have gone out of the end zone. Argonaut special teams have to be strong with the Summerville explosive attack. Summerville does on their football, on their kickoffs. They like to do the either the handoff or the fake handoff, which can be very, very deceptive. They didn't get a chance on that one. Focusing a little pass out the right side, a one-man screen. And he avoids one tackle, and about 6 guys end up tackling him, and then a flag goes about 14 feet in the air, and they're pointing towards Argonaut. It must have been a helmet to helmet. The referee tapped his head. Let's see. They march off 15. I'm not sure. Yep. Personal foul. Helmet. Hit to the head. Or I call it helmet to helmet because that's where your head is. Hit to the head is the official call. Pitch out. Is that Esquivel? Yep, that's Esquivel on a pitch out. Picks up just a few. Giovanni Amayawood and Fulkerson are wide receivers, are both flanked out to left. Actually, Fulkerson's in the backfield. That's why they call him the Z-back. Straight up the middle. Esquivel again. He's getting a bunch of the work right now at this time. He's getting the burden of the carries, or the most of the carries, right up the middle every time. I'm sure after about 8 of those, there's going to be a fake and then a pass to either Amayawood or Fulkerson out here, or a quarterback keeper on the right side. It's just a question is when they want to do that play. Roll out right. Pass. First down. Jared Brick. Litzler to Brick. Summerville mixing up the run up the middle and the pass plays. Very effective so far. Have not been stopped yet.
Summerville.
Two very good offensive teams here. We'll see if the offense can continue to roll or whether the defenses will figure out what to do to start stopping some of these runs and pass plays for both teams. Pass. He's lofted in the air. A little bit too far. That was for Hunter Kronholm. He was isolated on the left side. Summerville opted to go for the big play that time. It didn't work. Right up the middle. It's like Escobar again. Well, it was Fulkerson. I thought it was Fulkerson. A little confusion who ran that, but it was up the middle for 4 yards. 3rd and 6. Okay. Fulkerson flank left all by himself. They're going to go to Fulkerson right across the middle. There he is. He's caught it, and he's going to score. Fulkerson on a slant pass from Litzler. Summerville Bears score the touchdown, 13-7. At the end of the first quarter, they will kick the extra point, and then we will change directions. As they isolated Fulkerson, he went across the middle. The defender was defenseless, and once he caught it, his speed and escapability got him in for the touchdown. Kyle McCarver in to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And after the end of the first quarter, the score is 14-7. Here goes the touchdown. Fulkerson across the middle and in for the score. I've seen Fulkerson play for 2 weeks now. He scored on a punt return. He scored on a kickoff. He scored on a reception. Obviously a main cog in the main contributor in the offense. Here's our sponsors again. The Bears Quarterback Club is bringing you this ball game with Benton Roberson, Black Oak Casino, Boyer Construction, Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Eldorado Septic, Trivent Financial Services, Sierra Mountain Construction, and the Sonora Area Foundation, and Phillips and Jordan. We do not have a logo for Phillips and Jordan. On behalf of the Bears Quarterback Club, thank you for watching and supporting Bears football, being brought to you live by NorCal Sports TV. And if you know someone that might want to watch this ball game, tweet it out to them, get a hold of them. However, maybe even do the old-fashioned, give them a call. Don't write them a letter, though. They'll never get it in time. There's the kickoff. He faked up the middle, spun around to the left side, and picked up an extra 15 yards. Good run back, good field position. If Argonaut answers here, folks, this ball game is going to be a high scoring affair. Let's see what the Mustangs can do. They break huddle. They got Kramer out here isolated. They're not going to go to him yet, though. Ooh. That was Jared Brick on the hit. Got spun around a little bit, and then Jared finished him off. Somebody tripped him up. Jared finished him off. Quarterback fumbled it just a little bit. Handed it off to Christensen. He didn't get much of anything. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Let's see what Argonaut does on a 3rd and 10. I'm sure Addison Kramer is going to go out isolated. He's going out to the right side this time. Let's see if he slants across the middle. Looks like they're almost putting out 2 guys to cover him. Nope, just single. There it is. Off his hands, a little bit behind him. Pass was not that good. It was close, but it was behind, thrown behind number 22. He was not able to handle the pass. Looks like that was Christensen who got his hands on it, but the pass was a little bit behind him. It's difficult to catch when you're running to your left and the ball ends up being back behind you. Momentum going one way, and you have to try to reach back. There's a punt now. Let's see if Fulkerson can get his hands on this one. No, he's not going to even have a chance. Bounces out of bounds. 29-yard line. Good punt. All right, Argonaut now. 0 for 2 on the defensive. They need to really tighten up here. They really need to tighten up here. I'm sure defensive coordinator Andrew Stearns got his team together and said, hey, this is what they're doing. We need to stop it. Let's see if they do. This will be the 3rd possession for Summerville. They're already 2 possessions for 2 touchdowns. Quick screen. Uh-oh. They smelled it out on that one. That's a loss. I could not read the number on that tackle. That was a big loss. Screen to Esquivel. Gang tackled back to the original line of scrimmage. So we picked up the 5 or 6 loss. It'll be a 3rd and 10. This is where they drag Fulkerson across the middle. They got split end with Brick out there. Brick's the wide receiver. Now they're shifting. They started left. They're going to change to the right side. And then Walker, I believe. Number 10. That's Octavian Hernandez shifted to the left side. So we got double wides here on the right side. Going to be a little crossing pattern with Fulkerson and him. Nope, Fulkerson down and out. He's going to keep it. I don't think he's going to make it. Fumble. It went out of bounds. Would have been a huge turnover, but it was, again, if not the turnover, they finally stopped the Bears. Finally stopped, and they're forced to punt. And I believe we have a left-footed kicker coming in here. Here comes the replay. There's the tackle. The ball squirts out, but it goes right out of bounds. Huge stop. Huge stop. First 3 and out or 4 and out. And Argonaut defense did their job that time. High snap. He jumps and gets it. A little bit of a wobbly punt. Oh, he's going to catch it. He's getting some extra yardage. I think that's Addison Kramer. I believe that's who it was. It was Addison Kramer. He caught it on, maybe the 38 or so and got an extra 10. Little bit of a gamble, but an aggressive play. Hard to keep those running backs and those punt back guys to not, when they think they have a chance to do a run back like that. Shotgun formation. Let's see, the ball was fumbled. Let's see what the referee says. He points the ball. It is turned over. A turnover. We'll see if our instant replay booth here is going to be able to see what happened on that one. Here we go. Oh, I can have no idea. All I know is somebody stood up proudly holding it like a trophy above his head. So we don't know exactly what happened, but it's Summerville's ball. There goes Escobar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He broke 3 tackles. He is in the end zone for a touchdown. He just looks to me like he'd know how to celebrate if they'd let him. But in high school, they don't allow that. That was a great run. He broke at least 2, if not 3 tackles. They're lining up for the extra point. There it goes. There's 1 tackle. There's 2 tackles. There's 3 tackles. Almost 4 tackles. That was a man's run right there. He just took it and went. He's got strength and speed. Extra point is good. Summerville up 21-7 on a fumble recovery, and then Escobar run up the middle, and boom, immediately Summerville goes up 21-7 when it looked like Argonaut's defense was finally going to get a stop. They had the tough break on the turnover. Turnovers in football will kill you, folks. And you saw it there, what happens now. Argonaut has to answer here to keep their chin up, stay psychologically into this ball game. I don't think they can afford to get down 28-7. But you never know. As they say, it's not over till it's over. We'll see. Here comes the kickoff. Here goes the run back, right up the middle. I believe that was Addison Kramer again on the run back. I believe he runs back. He runs back the kickoffs, the punts, and wide receiver. He caught that touchdown in the right corner for Argonaut's only score so far. Quarterback keep. No gain. It will be 2nd and 10. Jamie McDonald rotating in on defense for the Summerville Bears. Summerville's front line on the defense is doing a good job so far. We'll try to give some of those guys some love and mention their names because the games are won in the trenches. Up front on the defense, number 70 is Trace Machado, 6 foot, 220-pounder. Number 71, Cameron Molan, he's 6'0", 230. Number 84, McCormick Banks, 6'3", 240. That's a good-sized front line. Looks like number 76 over there, left tackle, is Colin Murphy, 6'0". There's a pass play. Fulkerson intercepts it. Way short. Fulkerson still on his feet. 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 Tackled at the 4 to 6 yard line, somewhere in that vicinity. All right, something's going to happen. Oh, they're bringing it back. There must have been an illegal block or a clip, but I tell you what, that was a great run back. The ball was intercepted. It was actually just thrown to the wrong player. It wasn't anything spectacular except for maybe that he read the pass. Here comes the replay on the interception. There he goes running. He's breaking, he's cutting in. Gets tackled, but it gets brought back to the 40, but it really doesn't make any difference. That's two straight turnovers by Argonaut. They cannot afford to have that happen. A fumble on their last series, and Summerville immediately scored. Now an interception. We'll see what happens here. There it is to Esquivel again. He picks up about 2. Summerville Bears run the pro-style wing T offense. Pitch out to Esquivel. He breaks a couple of tackles, cuts back. He's still on his feet. I think they blew it dead. I'm not sure what happened over there. It was way over on the other side of the field. He's got his hands up like, oh, what? Nobody brought me down, but once the ref blows the whistle, the play comes to an end. Offensive line coaches for Summerville Bears, Dave Wood and Chris Neer, do a great job of preparing their linemen to open up the holes for these guys. This Esquivel, he's not doing this on his own. He's getting help for sure. Nicholas Veach up the middle, bringing in the sophomore. Tight end coach for Summerville, Kurt Byers. Running back coaches are Mike Brennan and Taylor Gold. Quarterback coach, Mike Aleve. Wide receivers, Jordan Brule. Wide receivers coach. There goes Veach up the middle. Preparing these young men for the varsity level are the head JV coach, Lee Suggs. And also helping out with the program is Matt Soto. Summerville's football program's definitely been headed in the right direction under third-year head coach Sean Leveroux. 4-6 his first 2 years, 5-1 this year, 1-1 in conference play. Quick snap, right up the fumble. I think Argonaut got it. They did. There's a turnover by Summerville. They did a quick snap, a really quick snap for the quarterback to run up the middle, and he started running, and then somehow or another Litzler dropped the ball. We'll see it here on the replay. Watch how he comes up there real quick. Boom. There's running, and it just gets stripped out, and 2 of the Argonauts land on it. Looks like number 55 was leading the way on that for Argonaut. This would be big if Argonaut can at least hold the ball and not let Summerville score. It'd be huge if they could get some type of score themselves, but just keeping them from scoring would be good. I think Aaron Braswell was one of the 2 recipients of landing on that fumble a minute ago. Second and 10. There's a pass play. He's open. That guy can catch the ball now. Who do you suppose that was? Whoa, Addison Kramer. He jumped up in the air and got that one. He's got some size and leaping ability. They throw it out there to him, just throw it up in the air. He might be able to catch it all night. There he is, jumping up. Looks like he's 6'4", and the guy guarding him is definitely under 6 feet tall. That was the old throw it up and go get it, like a jump ball or a rebounding drill in basketball. They're going to him again. Oh, he's going to score. That is all the way for the Argonaut Mustangs. That score is by number 41, Jeremy Mendoza. What a quick turnaround. Just want to look like Summerville was going to put this game into some serious lead of maybe 28-7. They fumble. Here comes the replay. Lofted in the air. Watch he stumble up. He keeps his balance and is able to run the ball in. Huge, huge play. A little bit of breakdown by the deep safety or the free safety for Summerville. Extra point is good. 21-14. And folks, we have ourselves a ball game in Amador County on the campus of Argonaut High School. Summerville Bears against the Argonaut Mustangs. And we're the Bears Quarterback Club. Summerville Quarterback Club is proud to bring your sponsors Benton Roberson, CPAs, Black Oak Casino, Boyer Construction, Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Eldora Septic Services Incorporated, Thrivent Financial, SMC, which is Sierra Mountain Construction, and the Sonora Area Foundation. That's the Bears Quarterback Club, and don't forget also Phillips and Jordan. Phillips and Jordan, sponsors for tonight's ball game, helping you bring the Summerville Bears, streaming live from NorCalSports.com. Get on your phones, tweet, whatever all those social medias are, and let everybody know that this is where it's at. New Jersey, Germany, doesn't make a difference where they're at. They can watch that ball game. Get a hold of grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncle, and let them know. There's the kickoff. Folkers is going to finally get a chance. Here comes the handoff. Is he going to fake or keep it? I see it. He handed it off to Oh, he kept it. He faked me out. I like it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How fast is he? How fast is he? How fast is he? He scores. Unbelievable. I had an angle, and I thought I was going to be Mr. Guess-It-All and say, oh, he handed it up. Escobar's running full speed, making it look like something, and all the while, he had the bootleg hidden, and he broke it for about 90 yards. He breaks a tackle, and here's what it looked like. Oh. No way. Once he got there and got his speed regenerated, it was over with. He looked like one of those guys in a dragster. When he got there to about the 30-yard line, he just put on the afterburners. I think he threw a little bit of turf up and grass when he dug in to get it going. It's 2 weeks in a row I've seen this Fulkerson, and I don't really know if I quite believe it, but I've been seeing it. We go back and watch the replay tonight. You can watch it tonight on YouTube, NorCalSportsTV.com. You'll be able to watch all the plays. Are we going to see it again? Let's watch this one more time. Look at Escobar doesn't have it. Fulkerson does. There he goes. This is where it looks like they might be able to get him. He jukes that guy, and now it's like, nope. Okay, there we go. Fulkerson and the Summerville Bears, special teams. I know right now that I asked during the pregame show out on the field, I asked Coach Scott Rick Davis, if he was going to kick away from Fulkerson. He said they would just play their game, and I hope he's not upset with me, but I thought he might be able to do it, and he did. Here we go, kickoff now. Let's see if we can get a little answer here from Argonaut. They're not doing bad themselves. Up to the 45. Unbelievable what one play will do in football. You sit there and you score a beautiful pass play and get within 7, and then you run a kickoff back 90 yards, and boom, you're right back where you started from. But they still got that score, so it's 28-14. If they keep it to at least 14, it'll be a good second half. If they can score, obviously it would be even better. It's a pass play. No, they're not going to go anywhere. Bookends on that tackle. Let's make sure we give these guys some credit here. 70 and 71. That's Trace Machado and Cameron Mullen on the sack. We'll give them a half a sack each. I'm not sure what you get out of a half a sack. Better than no sack. A half a sack lunch or something. I'm not sure, but they definitely got him on that one. Pitch out. Oh, I don't think he's going to. Well, he get around the end. Nice move. I thought he was going to get tackled for a loss, and he gets a first down. That was Flores for about 11 around the right end. Pitched out to him, and he picked up 11 for a first down. Well, they got a flag down. Okay, I wonder why they weren't moving the chains. Let's see what the call is. This might be like that advertisement they're talking about where they're going to get the pizza afterwards. Holding on the defense. Holding on the defense. That's, well, they must have held him on one of the pass pattern because it wouldn't make any sense to hold him anywhere else. Okay, what are they going to do here? They're going to come back over and discuss who's buying the pizza afterwards again. Now the referee's putting his hands up behind his head. Holding. Defense declined, sure, because they got 11 yards on the first down. They wouldn't want to take a 5-yard penalty. That's what I thought, but I didn't want to speak up too quickly. I do like to speak sometimes, but I didn't want to speak up too quickly. It was a choice of taking the 11 yards of first down or going back and being a 5 yards, so they took the first down. Ooh, he's got him open. He's got him open, but it was not there. He was running. That's the most difficult pass in football. A right-handed quarterback running full speed, being chased from behind. He's got to bring the ball back, expose the ball, and try to get something on it, and it just wasn't there. He was open, but it would have had to have been a 50-yard pass in the air, running full speed, throwing across your body. It was not going to happen. There's a couple of guys in the pros that can maybe do that, but well-designed play. But Summerville smelled it out and got him on a run. It made it difficult. Oh, they did reverse it. Delayed reverse. Handed off first of all to number 41. I think that's 41. And I can't find 41 on my roster here. So, friends and relatives of number 41, blame it on the fact that he's not in the roster. Either that or I'm just not reading the number correctly. But it was a nice stop. It's 3rd and 6. Argonaut would love to get another score here and have this a one-possession game at halftime. Right end row. Up. Oh, he's got tackled. He's going to be about at least 2, a long 2. They're going to obviously have to go for it. They're not going to punt at the 36-yard line with 1:57 and ticking to go in the first half. This is a big, big play for both teams. Argonaut would love to score and keep this a one-possession or one-touchdown game if they can get this score ending the half. Trying to draw them off sides. They're going to call timeout. Nope. He keeps it. Oh, my Lord. I think he was stopped. He did not make it. He did not make it. Big stop by the Summerville Bears. It was a quarterback keep. They did a long count. Tried to draw him off sides. I thought they were maybe going to call timeout and regroup, but they didn't. Looks like both teams have 3 timeouts left. Quick snap by Summerville. Esquivel run out of bounds. Don't forget, at halftime, we will leave the camera on the dance crews. So if you have friends or relatives that have not seen the dance team perform, get a hold of them right now and tell them to tune in to NorCalSportsTV.com. Hopefully you'll be able to hear the music. I promise I will not try to sing along with it. Referee's waving to somebody up here. I think he's waving to me or not. What's he want? Is the clock going or stopping or something? I'm not sure. Yeah. Should be about 2nd or 4. The scoreboard is... Maybe the scoreboard's thinking about halftime. I'm not sure. Maybe he's trying to get hold of somebody to get a hold of NorCal Sports to watch those girls at halftime. Ooh. Oh, that was to Fulkerson, but they read it. Oh, I wonder if that's going to be a face. I thought it was a face mask myself, but yeah, Fulkerson's even talking to the ref like, this is my face mask. It looked to me like a face mask. Can we get a replay on that one? No replay? We got a timeout. Nah, no big deal. It possibly could have been a face mask, but it wasn't one of those where the head gets jerked around. It was in crowded traffic. We have 1 minute to go in the first half. It's 28 for Summerville, 14 for Argonaut. Beautiful night here in Amador County. Cool, getting down. I can always guess the temperature. It's 60 maybe. Getting a little chilly. Got that fall weather going on. Nice drive over here tonight from Sonora on old Highway 49. Starting in Tuolumne County, passing through Calaveras County, and getting in here to Amador County. Beautiful Sierra Foothill Mountain communities. Great place for Friday night high school athletics and football action. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Pass. Fulkerson. Out of bounds. Fulkerson went across right. They made the attempted pass to Giovanni Amayawood, where him and Fulkerson were running a pattern, but the pass was too high and out of bounds. So they're going to punt. 55 seconds left in the first half. No, they're not going to go for it. They're not going to go for it. Yeah, they're just going to use their timeout. I think what happened on that one is they lined up, and if Argonaut had a total breakdown, they would have gone ahead and gone for a pass. And the worst breakdown I can see for you football fans was the Kentucky-Florida game, where Kentucky was about to beat Florida. That was probably a month and a half or so ago. They were about to beat Florida for the first time in, 26 years or some crazy thing. And it was 4th and whatever to go, and there was 3 seconds to go in the game, and the Kentucky defensive backfield did not cover a wide receiver for Florida, and he just was 15 yards by himself on the right side open. They threw the ball in and touched. The Kentucky coach was screaming for a timeout, and the official didn't see it. So maybe Summerville was thinking, well, if we can catch him asleep, we'll go ahead and just throw the ball to Fulkerson or somebody, but they didn't. For those that are not aware of it, right now, Argonaut Mustangs are 3-3 overall. They're 2-1 in the Motherlode League. Summerville is 5-1 overall and 1-1 in Motherlode League action. So it's a big league game tonight. Both teams with 1 loss, trying to stay in contention with Sonora, who's undefeated as usual. Wobbly snap. Left-footed punt high in the air. He's going to try to run it. Oh, he let it go. That was probably a wise decision. Down on the 1-yard line. Okay, this half's over. I don't think Argonaut's going to go 99 yards. We'll see. They have 3 timeouts. Summerville only has 1, so I would assume the first play would be a run up the middle to get out of trouble. If they try to do something a little bit too cute, they could get a safety, which would not be a momentum lifter at any way, shape, or form going into the halftime. We'll see what they do. I don't think they'll go long. I think it'll be a straight up the middle handoff this first play. That's a stat idea. Oh, my Lord. He didn't hand it off. He ran it and hurdled over a player. Given him maybe one break or one player not there, he could have gone 99 yards. Hey, that might be their best play. They want to take a look at that at halftime. That was interesting. They're not using any of their timeouts, so it looks like they're just going to settle for a 28-14 halftime score. This will be the last play of the half, barring something unique. Time out, Summerville. They figured, hey, I got 3 timeouts. I'm going to use all my timeouts. So head coach Sean Leveroux calls timeout. Make sure that something weird doesn't happen and Argonaut gets a crazy 80-some yard touchdown play because the quarterback almost broke that last one. Don't forget, halftime, we will leave the camera running. We will leave the microphone on so you can hear the music. There's always entertaining, talented dance groups, predominantly female. There may be a young man or two. I would never want to say always all females, but the dance groups are always talented, and they will be performing at halftime. We will leave that on so you can watch them and see your niece, daughter, or if there is a young man, they're just going to snap it and end the half now. And we're going to go into halftime 28-14. We will have some, before the second half starts, we will have first half highlights. If we can get statistics somewhere, we will try to announce some statistics when the second half starts. We're not 100% sure whether that will be possible or not. But it's been a great first half. Hopefully everybody's enjoying it. Very, very glad to be here and so happy that the Summerville Bears Quarterback Club was able to sponsor tonight's live stream of this Bears football game. It would not be possible without all the help of their sponsors. And we will cover those sponsors in the second half. And we're going to get that camera out there for those dance groups right now. They're meeting out at midfield. I see the Mustang out there. I don't see the Bear. Summerville Bear, maybe you didn't make it tonight. All right, we're going to quiet down. I will not talk anymore. We'll just leave it up to music and the halftime performance.
job, ladies. Sorry, I was laughing too hard. That was Michael Schoenberg inside that costume. Nice job.
Okay, I'm not sure. We did a little pregame talk there with both coaches, and we hope it turned out of the offense. They mix them around quite a bit. I want to make sure we understand that it's Coach Sean Roast, like a roast. It seems like I keep mispronouncing his name. I went through that a little bit through my career. Last name spelled A-Y-E, and I was called Coach A by a few people, not I, but Coach is doing a great job tonight as Summerville's up to 28-14 as we see some halftime highlights here. Back to we're watching the highlights. Is that correct? Trying to figure out where we're at here at the halftime. We got a few halftime stats. Summerville ran the ball 28 times for 141 yards. And Fulkerson's run back, I believe, after the fake handoff, I think registered at almost 98 yards. I'm not sure, but it was 90 yards plus. There's the touchdown by Argonaut in the corner. Well-designed play to their extremely talented wide receiver for their touchdown. There goes the pass to Fulkerson across the middle. He scores. 2 touchdowns, one on a pass reception and the other one on the run back. This will be Escobar up the middle. No, this is going to be just a short replay. We're showing you a number of the replays from the first half in case you missed them. A minute 42 to go before the second half starts. There goes Escobar up the middle. That's going to be his touchdown after the Argonaut fumble, where he broke 3 tackles. There's going to be that pass intercepted by Fulkerson. A great run back. They brought it back to about the 40-yard line where there was an illegal block, but he broke about 3 or 4 tackles. I guess the only word we can say for Fulkerson, he is elusive. Once he catches it, he makes nice moves and avoids tackles. And there was the fumble when it looked like Summerville was going to jump out to 28-7. Instead, Argonaut gets it back. High lofting pass for the first down. And there's their touchdown. Quick strike. Making it 21-14. And just when it looked like, then boom, here comes the fake, and Fulkerson's tiptoeing the sideline. It looks like he's going to get stopped. And here's where 3 guys could get him. I don't know, somehow I guess they just ran out of gas. Made it 28-14. We're going to put up the starting lineups. We have the starting lineups here for Argonaut High School. That's their defensive alignment right there. We'll leave that up there for a second so you can see the defensive starters. Cole Kerrigan, Cordy Conrad, Aaron Braswell, Jaden Hernschnell, Zach Givich, Michael McCarthy. Those are the linemen, the backfield. And then we come to the starting lineup for Summerville. This is their offense. Octavian Hernandez, Luke Fulkerson, Giovanni Amayawood, Kyle McCarver, Dominique Escobar, Mike Litzler at quarterback, Trace Machado, right tackle, Carson Kaya, right guard, Cameron Mullen, the center, Nick Durden is your left guard. The left tackle is Ian Carruthers. That's the Summerville starting lineup on offense. Now we'll go to the starting lineup for the Argonaut High offense. We have Nick Portzer at left tackle, Cody Conrad at left guard, Jay Sherrill is the center, Josh Sober is your right guard, number 52, Ken Mackey, right tackle, tight end is Derek Wirt, number 88, They play 2 wide receivers, or wide running backs, wide out running backs. Addison Kramer, number 15, and Mason Flores at number 23. Your wingback, Jay Mendoza. Fullback is Sean McCrory, and of course the quarterback was in there. And then the Summerville defense, linebackers Jared Brick and Kyle McCarver. Nose guard is Trace Machado. Defensive line, Carson Kaya, Cameron Mullen, and Octavian Hernandez plays a defensive end. Your cornerbacks for Summerville, Hunter Kronholm, Jordan Craddock. Safety, Justin Roberts, number 37, Luke Fulkerson, number 22, and Gabe Walker, number 11. Of course, Gabe also doubles as a quarterback and also a wide receiver. Good half so far. Couple of turnovers by Argonaut led to one touchdown by Summerville. And of course, the ever dangerous Fulkerson on runbacks. I specifically asked the Argonaut coach if he thought he might kick away from Luke Fulkerson, and he had confidence in his special team, and his special team did a great job on the first 3 or 4 plays. The initial kickoff, the kickoff after the touchdowns were both extremely well executed, not able to be run back. First couple of punts did a good job, but on that last kickoff, Fulkerson faked the ball on their nice bootleg option that they do on their kickoffs. He faked the handoff, and he faked me out. I thought I had an angle. I thought I was going to be Mr. Know-It-All up here and tell you guys what he'd done. And I said he handed it off. And he had that ball hidden back on his hip. I couldn't see it, and I'm at a right angle. There's no way the players on the field could see it. And he faked out enough guys and made a nice move and got a couple nice blocks and ran it back 90-some yards. I'm not sure what the official ruling on that would be. I think he fielded it on about the 10, but by the time he handed it off, he had run back a little bit. But a well executed play. I've always enjoyed the fake handoff bootleg options, and Summerville does a great job by head coach Sean Leveros on this kickoff action that they do. And let's see if they get it again. Yep, Fulkerson's going to get it, and he is going to give it to him this time. And Escobar is tackled. That one he was not able to fake it quite as well. He had to reach out a little bit because the timing on that, when you've got 2 running backs running parallel to one another, if you bump into each other, it's not going to be pretty. And the closer you can get, the better the fake would be. But he had to reach out on that one and hand it off, and it was not as nearly as effective as the first half execution. So Summerville out here lining up to begin the second half. Argonaut really would like to get a stop here to keep this game close. It's Escobar up the middle again. Extremely effective running the ball up the middle behind his strong offensive line. They do a great job of block for him. One of the Argonaut players a little slow getting up. Starting to get a little chilly out here on the Friday night. Nothing like fall football in a early to mid-October night. That's Escobar up the middle again. Oh, they're signaling fumble. Well, unfortunately, the only players signaling fumble were the Argonaut players. The referee did not signal a fumble. Depending on what team you're for, it would be fortunate or unfortunate on the fumble. I'm not real sure if I'm supposed to be biased or not. We are coming down here from Tuolumne County, and I do live in Sonora. Nice stop. Big stop by the Argonaut Mustang defense. And And I would assume they're going to have to punt it now. I mean, they can get 2 yards about anywhere they want, but you don't want to take a chance with the 14-point lead. So it's 3 and out, 4 and out with the punt, I guess. 4 and out. They're punting. Addison Kramer back to get it. It bounces, and he's just going to let it bounce. He's not going to try to get it. It was a short, relatively short punt. It's rolled dead at the 44-yard line.
45-yard line, right on the nose.
Offenses and defenses changing. A few of the players go both ways on offense and defense. Gabe Walker, Fulkerson plays both ways. Some of the linemen do, but Walker plays wide receiver and also, of course, plays quarterback. Fulkerson, the Z-man or the Mr. Everything on the offensive end, as well as playing a linebacker spot on defense. He went nowhere on that play. That was Mason Flores for no gain. Miller in on the tackle. Hunter Kronholm out here guarding the wide receiver. There's a wide open number 11. First down, Argonaut. That would be Jacob Green. Nice catch by Jacob Green for a first down. Pass by Wyatt Elmore. This would be big if Argonaut could get in here and score. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened on that one. Looked like he broke the play. That was Flores. I thought he was tackled. And all of a sudden he got another 6 or 7. First down. Speaking of Mustangs, did you guys see the dance moves the Mustang was doing at halftime? My Lord. Hope his hips are okay. Or hers, whoever it is. It was Flores again up the middle, I believe.
Progress down to the 30-yard line. Second down and 6.
Pitch out. Oh, big stop. Big stop. Octavian Hernandez in on the tackle. Front line of Carson Kaya. Trace Machado. McCormick Banks. Good size, good interior line up front by the Summerville Bears on that last play. He's open, and he's going to get a touchdown. It got past Fulkerson on that one. They fake the handoff. Mason Flores, here goes. There's the pass. They get past Fulkerson. Fulkerson catches up with him. He's trying to bring him down, and Mason just digs his way in and gets the touchdown. Big play. We're back into a great ball game here, folks. 28-21 as the extra point goes through the uprights. We have 28 Summerville Bears, Argonaut Mustangs 21, 7:31 to go in the third quarter in a offensive battle here in Amador County on the campus of Argonaut High School in Jackson, California. What do you think? We better talk about the sponsors. Bears Quarterback Club and their sponsors bringing you tonight's ball game. Benton Roberson, Black Oak Casino, Boyer Construction, Edward Jones, El Dorado Septic Service, Trivent Financial, SMCI Sonora Area Foundation, and don't forget Phillips and Jordan. And SMCI stands for Sierra Mountain Construction. On behalf of the Bears Quarterback Club, thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Hope you're enjoying the game on NorCal SportsTV.com for live stream athletic action throughout Northern California. Community college, high school athletics, brought to you by NorCal SportsTV.com. Oh, a squibber. Fulkerson gets it. He's going right up the middle. Right up the middle, right up the middle. Stopped at the 40-yard line. They squibbed on that one. They were not going to let him do that bootleg action, the handoff, fake handoff. Okay, here we go. This could decide what's going to... The game will never be over till it's over, but this would be huge if Argonaut can stop them. And Escobar hurdled over a couple of guys and got himself a... Oh, there's a flag. I'm not sure what it was about. It was right in front of the Argonaut bench. I couldn't tell for sure. I mean, Escobar was hurdling. He was close to the sideline. I don't know if they're going to get him for a hit out of bounds or what. We'll see here in a minute. As the gentleman in the white cap, the referee, will signal and give us the call. Linesman, the field judge is talking to him, telling him what it is. They're conversing. Now he wants the other one to come over and tell him what happened. What happened? Okay, this is what happened. He's pointing. Oh, looks like they're marching off against Summerville. Here comes the signal. Let's see what we got. Personal foul. I'm not going to venture to guess, but personal foul means somebody might have got personal and said something they shouldn't have said. We'll leave it at that because I wasn't down there. That puts Summerville in a hole. They're going to have to pass. Well, when you're in a hole, what do? Throw to Fulkerson. 3, 4, 5 guys. They got 17 of those yards back in a hurry. I think if they slanted to Fulkerson all night, I don't know if they could ever stop him, especially if they clear out that left side and just put him one-on-one. Addison Kramer's out there guarding him, but that's a pretty good matchup of two extremely talented athletes for both programs. But when he goes out there and plants that left foot and cuts across the middle, he's wide open every time. Well, Escobar up the middle. A steady dose of Escobar up the middle. Running behind big number 74. Cameron Trail. We got McCormick Banks out there at the right side blocking as well. Up the middle. It looked like he was going to make it, and then he got stopped. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I think they're signaling a fourth down. Well, this will be a decision for Coach Leveros. I don't think he's going to think about it much. He's just going to get up there and go for it. Fourth and maybe half a foot. Quarterback keep. He didn't need to get much. He just fell forward. That's all he needed. Going up behind his big center. Jordan Sherrill. Number 70, Jordan Sherrill, clearing the room for him. Oh, that's Jonathan. Jonathan Sherrill. Excuse me, Jonathan. Escobar covered that up really well. Both arms around the ball, protecting extremely well. Blocking up front. Nick Durden. Nick Durden, 75. 74, Cameron Trail. 84, McCormick Banks. Those linemen are opening up holes all night. Timeout, Argonaut. Nick Durden was in there, and also Ian Carruthers. Ian Carruthers at that offensive line. We have a timeout. There's 4:46 to go in the third quarter. Summerville Bears have 28 points on the scoreboard. Argonaut Mustangs have 21. I'm not real sure where the Summerville Bear mascot was, but I tell you what, that Mustang put on a dance performance at halftime. I hope you folks were watching that. Fun high school football action here in Amador County. The dance groups, the cheerleaders, the crowd. I got me a tri-tip sandwich before the game. I didn't want to miss a thing. I skipped the nachos. They're coming back out on the field after the timeout. Argonaut, I'm not sure what they were doing. They were hoping to probably talk about something. They just don't want Summerville to score here. This would be huge if they can keep them from scoring. Looks like a pass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fulkerson for a touchdown, Bears! Beautiful pass by Litzler. Fulkerson out on the left side. Looked like probably just a down in and out. He just faked and then ran right for the end zone. Here it goes. Boom, there's his fake. Yes, it was. He down, he faked it, and boom. He got it in there. Well executed play by Fulkerson. Perfect pass by Litzler.
Yeah, we're on the first battery. Yeah.
Extra point good. 35-21. Nice running, nice executed play. Not a running play. Nice executed play by Summerville. Just when Argonaut was hoping they could get back in the game and perhaps tie it, Summerville's keeping that two-touchdown cushion. Don't forget, folks, NorCalSportsTV.com covers community college sports. They do the Modesto JC football schedule. They have the 80th annual Modesto Junior College basketball tournament coming up in December. A couple Modesto Christian high school basketball tournaments. I will be announcing every basketball game unless my voice goes wrong at the Modesto tournament. Enjoyed coaching in that one for a number of years, and now I'll be able to go back and just sit at the sidelines and announce it and not even have any pressure. Great to be back in the Sonora area in Tuolumne County to cover sports action. Kicked out of bounds. The ref will throw the flags. Argonaut will have the choice of taking it at the 35 or having them kick over, and I'm not sure what they'll do. Everything they've taken so far has been well past the 35, but it looks like they're just going to settle and take the ball at the 35.
First down, Mustang.
As I've said throughout tonight's NorCal Sports broadcast, another huge offensive series for the Argonaut Mustangs. Down 2 touchdowns. Oh, there's a flag thrown in there. He picked up about 7, and then they were churning and trying to pick up a few more, and the referee threw a flag. We'll see. It looks like they're signaling a helmet. Hit to the helmet. Personal foul. Hit to the head. Helmet to helmet contact. That'll be 15 yards. It is a great rule to put that in there, but it's going to be almost impossible not to expect helmet-to-helmet hits in football. Guys running, and you're going to stick your head down there and try to get a tackle, and they move their head, and it happens. I doubt very highly that anybody's doing helmet-to-helmet on purpose, but it's going to happen. It's a great rule to protect these young men. Fake. Handoff. Pass. First down. Two very good offensive teams out here. Argonaut offense is described as a spread offense or a double wing. They have 2 wings. They spread them out, so they call it the spread offense. With 1 fullback. The wings can go in motion either direction. There's a handoff to the fullback.
Jacob Green, the ball carrier.
Third and short. Third and really short. We're having a little bit of trouble with our on-field portable camera. So right now we're just operating on 1 camera. We're still getting a great shot of the field, but we're missing some of the close-up action we like to give you on NorCal Sports TV. Hopefully we'll get this straightened out. And if not, we'll check the warranty. We'll get a hold of that company that sold us that camera. Should work better than that. Maybe it's if you read the small print, it might say when it gets below 55 degrees, they start to get a little fuzzy or something. But they measured, and a couple inches short. So again, hopefully we get that portable camera that we have down on the field working, so we can bring you some of those live close-up action shots. Argonaut breaking the huddle on a 3rd and a couple inches. Let's see if they do a little fake and then hand it to one of their wings. Yep. Oh, quarterback keep. He got the first down. That was Wyatt Elmore. Wyatt Elmore on the keeper. Addison Kramer is the wide receiver. I might have been mixing those guys up earlier. 15 to 16, their numbers look so close, and with the color design of these jerseys, it's very hard to read the difference between 15 and 16. Up the middle. Up the middle. He picked up a handful before he got tackled. Big old number 77 for Summerville took exception to them running at him. That is Colin Murphy. Colin, strong, 6 foot, 320 pounds, playing in that front line. It looks like he's up at that nose guard position. One of the 4 down linemen. They go 4 down linemen and then 2 outside linebackers. Handoff up the middle. And I think Collins says, you're not going to run past me. Actually looked like maybe Trace Machado was in on that tackle, number 70. Marcus Warnock also playing in the defensive backfield, along with Hunter Kronholm. Of course, Fulkerson is back there. Gabe Walker's back there. And so is Octavian Hernandez on the defensive side. Pass. He's open. Oh. I'm not sure if it got deflected or he just dropped it, but it was executed. The pass was where they wanted it to be. Now they got a 4th and about 5. And they're going to obviously, unless they got a great field goal kicker, looks like they do, they're bringing in a field goal kicker. They don't want to get shut out, or they want to put some points on the board, so they're bringing in a field goal kicker. We'll see who their kicker is. Let's see here. It'll be a 40-yarder. Looks like this number 12, Jay Bravo. I can't read his number. I'm not sure who's trying to kick it. Ooh, looks good. Nice kick.
40-yard field goal is good by White Argonaut. This is the scoreboard at 2:13 in the third. 35 for the Bears and 24 for the Mustangs.
Well, they got a score out of it. That's good. They didn't want to get shut out. Number 15. I think it was Addison Kramer who kicked it. I'm really sorry, folks. Hope that you can tell by the TV screen. The numbers on the Argonaut jerseys, they have their main uniforms are obviously yellow, and then green are their other colors. So their numbers are sort of I guess I'll describe it as Army fatigues, combination of white and green, and maybe a touch of yellow. So it's, for me, and I do have very good optometry, my glasses, I paid well for them through my insurance company to get the good kind, but I'm still having trouble reading some of these numbers. So I'm not 100% sure who kicked that field goal. Fulkerson picks up the kick, and for once, Fulkerson only picks up about 6 or 7, so they squibbed it, did not let him get the run back, and I think from what I've seen the last 2 weeks of Summerville high school football, I think I would squib kick it too. I would not kick it to Fulkerson. I've seen him now in the last 2 weeks totaling well over 200 yards in football, kickoff and punt returns. There's Esquivel. He was one tackle away. It was a shoestring tackle from breaking it for an 80-yard touchdown run. He picks up 14 yards for a first down for the Summerville Bears. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Argonaut defense has to toughen up here right now. Esquivel again. Esquivel again. He's still running.
Esquivel, the ball carrier. Stopped by Nathan Flores.
Big first down for Summerville. 2 straight handoffs to Esquivel. Up the middle. Straight handoff up the middle.
Barberini on the tackle for the Mustangs.
That was Jared Brick up the middle. He checks out after picking up about 7. Give him a little breather. I think they bring in Veach. Nicholas Veach, the sophomore, comes in to replace him. Hernandez in motion. There's Veach. That's pretty good 1-2 combination there. Hand it off to Brick, pick up 7, bring in Veach, hand it off to Veach, and Veach picks up 7, and guess who's coming back in? Brick's back in, and Veach goes out. Brick a little bit bigger, stronger. Veach probably a little bit quicker. In motion right. Is that to the Z-back? Fulkerson? Yep, they hand it off to Fulkerson.
Fulkerson, the ball carrier. Stopped by Garbarini. Jacob Green.
18 seconds to go. This will be the last play, barring something penalty-wise or whatever, or run out of bounds. There's Esquivel. It's going to be a 3rd and about 5 as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. And we'll be going into 4th quarter action with the score 35-24. And I'm sure we want to talk about some of our sponsors. Hello, Bears fans. The Summerville Bears Quarterback Club is proud to sponsor tonight's live streaming of the Bears football game in Argonaut, brought to you by NorCalSports.com. This broadcast would not be possible without the sponsors: Benton Roberson, Black Oak Casino, Boyer Construction, Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Eldorado Septic, Trivent Financials, Scott Sierra Mountain Construction, Sonora Area Foundation, Phillips and Jordan, and of course, on behalf of the Bears Quarterback Club, thank you for watching and supporting Bears football. Hope you enjoy the game being streamed to you live by NorCalSportsTV.com. Don't forget, immediately after this ball game, you will be able to go and watch this game in its entirety, complete with replays, complete with the graphics of the starters, and even complete with all the halftime entertainment. I can't say enough about that Mustang. I tell you what, that guy's got some moves. If you didn't see it at halftime, you better wind that thing back tonight or stay up late and watch him. Fulkerson went in motion, and I did not see the action, but the referee signaled illegal motion or illegal shift by the Summerville Bears. That's going to be a big 5-yard penalty. Makes it a little bit more ground to cover now. Argonaut's got to dig in on this one. They got to dig in on this one. If they want to stay in this ball game, this is a huge, huge play. Fulkerson is wide out left with Giovanni Amayawood. This is where Fulkerson is going to drag across the middle. Nope. He's going to pass it. Amayawood He had the interception, and then it went down to the ground.
Giovanni Amayawood almost picked off by Kramer.
Amayawood was the intended receiver, and Kramer, I thought, had it, but he just knocked it down. So it's a 4th down. It's at the 40. Sideline for Summerville's doing their hand signals. They're going for it. 4th and 10 on the 40. And they are really going for it, and it's knocked down. It's deflected. Argonaut takes over, and I tell you what, if Argonaut can score a touchdown here, it's going to get exciting. Sales will go up in the concession stand, because when it gets exciting, you need to munch on something.
On 4th down. Ball goes over on down, right at the 40-yard line.
Either that or chew on your fingernails, and I tell you what, popcorn tastes a lot better than fingernails. Here we go. Argonaut coming up quick. Let's see what they do. They're going to pass. He better go down. He's just going to keep it. He's going to keep it. He runs out of bounds. Good decision. Summerville covered that one extremely well. The one wide receiver went down and out, and when it didn't work, I thought if he changed direction, he might have been wide open, but he just stuck to his pattern and pretty much ran out of bounds. Go down, out, and down, they call that. Pass. Oh, screen. Not a real good pass, but they got it there, and they get the first down. They did the old screen play. They let all those Summerville guys think they were doing a great job. They released, and 3 rushers went in on the quarterback. Little loft. Picked up about, I guess it was 12 yards for a first down. Mustang, as you can hear the announcer in the background. Shotgun formation. Nice run by, was that Green?
Stepped out of bounds, forced out by number 22.
Oh, Flores. That was Flores on the run. Picked up 8. Argonaut marching. I tell you what, it's going to get exciting here if Argonaut can score this possession. If they score a touchdown, that would get it either 35-30 or 35-31, assuming they make the PAT, point after touchdown. There's a pass. Oh, I thought he had it. It was broken up by number 23. That was Jordan Craddock who broke that up. Big defensive play by Craddock. He's back in that defensive backfield with Hernandez, Fulkerson, Kronholm, Octavian Hernandez are all back there at the front line. Number 75 is going out, and 77 is coming in for him. That's big for big. 75, Nick Durden, 220, and 77 comes in at 320. First down, Argonaut. We'll see if some of these big interior linemen for Summerville get worn down a little bit. I'm not sure. Up front for them is Trace Machado. Oh, the 28's got a sprint off the field. He made it in time on a substitution. He sprinted fast. Boom! That might have been a fumble. My Lord, 66. Carson Kaya put a hit on that one. He put a hit on that one. If we can show you that one, that would be like, whoa, Carson. Here it comes. Watch him. Oh, you don't quite see it, but he put a hit on him. He made him stop. He ran into a brick wall in number 66. Keeper. Can he get around the end? He got around the end for a first. No, it's not a first down. That was the back marker I saw him run past. It's going to be 3rd and about 7.
Picked up about 5 on the play, brings up a 3rd down and 6.
He ran into a brick wall in number 6.
Probably going to go to the air here unless they have a really good blocking, but after a power run. But the Bears are probably thinking pass. They got the fast.
Addison Kramer, wide receiver. Wyatt Elmore at the quarterback. It's a pass. It's thrown in the end zone. It's up for grabs. He was running to his right, which allowed him to throw that ball with a little bit more velocity. right-handed thrower running to his right. He's able to plant and be able to throw on the run much better than if he was running the opposite direction. It was thrown up in the air, deflected, incomplete, 4th down, and I don't think they're going to kick a 46-yard field goal. I think they're going to have to go for this one. That pass was attempted to Addison Kramer. If it could have been thrown up in the air a little bit more, he might have been able to jump up and catch it over the shorter safety that Summerville had guarding him. It's 4th and 7. Huge play for both teams. 9:25 to go. Lofted. He's got it. It's 1 yard line. Caught on the 1 yard line by number 41, I believe it is. Jeremy Mendoza. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Holding Argonaut. All that's taken back. That, folks, is taking the air out of the balloon. That is a call that's going to be hard to overcome, but we'll see what Argonaut can do. Now it's going to be 4th and 17 instead of 1st and goal at the 1. Doesn't take much to figure out that is a huge psychological blow. But perseverance, mental toughness, that's what it's about. Got to play the next play. That one's over. Here we go. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, it doesn't make a lot of difference he fumbled it or not. It was 4th down. Natural reaction is to say he fumbled the ball, but it was 4th and long, so it really didn't make any difference. His fumble got him about 4 more yards. Actually would have given them an opportunity to maybe get a 1st down if they could have landed on it. I'm not saying he fumbled it on purpose. He's actually grabbing his right hand right now. That hurt. Here he runs. You'll see him get hit right on his arm. Right there is where he hurt his hand. The ball's fumbled loose. They pile up on it. Doesn't make a difference who receives it or who lands on it because it was 4th down. It had to be past the 1st down marker. It was not. Summerville takes over. There goes Esquivel. Shirt tackled by, it looks like, number 54. Cody Conrad. Cody Conrad in on the tackle. Very, very, very well played ball game by both teams tonight. Good, clean football. 2 good programs. Coach Sean Leveros for the Summerville Bears. Coach Rick Davis for the Argonaut Mustangs. Esquivel breaking a tackle or 2. He's still up. He's still running. He's still running. He's still running. Looks like rugby. There it goes. He picked up about 12 more. Because they couldn't get him down. He kept those legs churning. Coach Rick Davis, I remember him from 1992 playing for Sonora High School, where he was a cornerback and a flyback on a very good Sonora High School football team. When I was coaching the Columbia College Claim Jumpers, we always went to Sonora and Summerville games. Enjoyed those tremendously. He is now a very successful coach, obviously at Argonaut High School. There's that. Is that Nicholas Veach rotating in? Rick Davis been coaching at Argonaut now. Has taken them to the playoffs. He has 5 league titles. Been in the playoffs 11 out of his 14 years. Was section champs in 2004. very, very successful program here in Argonaut. They're proud of their program, justifiably so. Pass out to Fulkerson in the flat. Makes a little cut. And this time they throw him down for after about a 5-yard gain. Looks like a couple guys are getting up slow. Two Argonaut players are getting up slow. One of them's not getting up hardly at all. I think it's 16 or 15. Addison Kramer, I believe. He's been actually holding his right shoulder, I look like, through most of the game. I'm not sure if he got a little bruiser or a pointer or something on that shoulder. And a 60... Let's see who this lineman is here in front of us. 66. Number 66 holding his right arm as well. So a couple of guys got banged up there taking down Fulkerson on that play. Obviously we don't want anybody to get hurt in this ball game. But that is the nature of football, unfortunately. And I don't like the way he's holding his shoulder. He was holding that earlier. I don't know if there's been something that's been happening tonight or not. He's being carried off the field by the medical person. Not carried off the field, escorted off the field. That's Addison Kramer, number 15. They're going to tend to him. 65 checks in replace. That's Michael McCarthy's coming in for, I believe it was 66, who was Jaden Heintscheld, who maybe it was 68. I'm not sure. Too much happening too quick for me, folks. I'm sorry, I can't see all these numbers. We've been hearing that a lot tonight. I feel like I'm in an old Clint Eastwood or John Wayne movie, because about every other play I hear the word draw. And they keep handing that ball off to number 49 running up the middle. We all know who that is. That's Dominique Esquivel on the draw play. But it sounds like one of those old westerns I grew up with, the exciting westerns, where they'd go out in the middle of the street and draw. That's sunup, of course. Clint Eastwood always made sure the sun was in his opponent's face. That's why he always won. Ended up becoming Dirty Harry. Oh, he's just churning. There's been about at least a half dozen runs tonight where Esquivel is running up the middle. And unless that was Brick, but he's running up the middle, and then 3 or 4 guys try to tackle him, and then with all the people around him, they don't go down. It's like everybody's pushing and shoving, and seems like they picked up 2 or 3 or 4 extra yards. Summerville has every time that's happened. That's an advantage to the offense, because if you can churn forward, they'll give you the yards. If it's defense and they push you back, then they stop the forward motion, and you don't get the yards pushed back. But if you're going forward, they will continue to give you that forward motion. Esquivel in the fullback spot, Brick in front of him. To Esquivel, Brick leading the way. Brick, you did it for him. Touchdown, Esquivel! Summerville Bears score again. Jared Brick on the block. And Esquivel on the run, as they open up a relatively insurmountable lead, I would think, with 5:06 to go in the game. It's now 41-24. And here goes the replay. There's Esquivel on the break. As you can see, that young man has some speed. I'm sure if you want to see him run, you go out and see track this spring. You better be running track for the Summerville Bears. Kick is up and good. Kyle McCarver kicks the extra point. We have 5:06 to go. It's 42-24. You jumble those numbers, and it would be 42-24. 5:06 to go here in Amador County. The Mustang is doing push-ups in the dirt. No, the Mustang's doing the gator. The gator right there at the bottom of your screen. I think they call that the gator. I don't know. He was doing something. He was dancing in the dirt. The worm. He was doing the worm. Here goes again. He's doing the worm. Go Mustang. Go Mustang. Well, Argonaut's got a proud program. They do have a good football program. Summerville's a little bit the better team tonight, but the Argonaut definitely has the better mascot. I'm not sure. The Bear didn't make it tonight. He might be doing something in the woods. I don't know what he'd be doing in the woods, but kickoff. Picked up. Got a little bit of room around this right side if he can cut back. Wasn't an angle. Nice run back, though, up to about the 43-yard line. There'll be just under 5 minutes to go. We'll see if Argonaut gets into a kicking mode. Yeah, they're going to pass. A nice pass, too. Nice play, nice play. Jacob Green on the reception. Unless that was Corey Eckhart. And if it was Corey Eckhart, I am not going to apologize because these numbers, number 11 and number 17, look exactly alike to me at the distance. I heard the local announcer say Corey Eckhart, and he probably knows Corey better than me, so I guess it was Corey Eckhart who caught that pass. Uh-oh. There it is. In on a sack, number 70 and number 84. That would be McCormick Banks and Trace Machado. In on the sack. Trace Machado, Corey Banks up front, number 66, Carson Kaya up front, number 28, Kyle McCarver playing in a fullback slot back there. Lofted up in the air. Will they call a penalty? Oh, yeah. You know, the Argonaut well, yeah, the ref way from the other side had the view all the fans had. The one official right in front of the play did not see it, but the other official on the other side of the field saw it. He definitely grabbed him. It's going to be either called holding or pass interference. We'll see the exact call. Boop. Pass interference. Summerville should be 15 and a first down. Marching it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, they had third, second, and 20, so it's a 15-yard penalty. It's not an automatic first down. I would say stand corrected, but I'm sitting right now. I sit corrected, and it's going to be a second and about 4, but it definitely helps Argonaut. They're going to continue to pass. Lofted up in the air. Oh, it's going to be intercepted. Nope. Fulkerson read that play as well as Hunter Kronholm. Both players are in on it. Both of them had a chance to deflect it. Well covered. Double coverage. 3rd and 5. Starting to resemble a pro game now. Every play is a pass. Draw. Oh, Summerville snuffed that one. Out of the bottom of the pile. Kyle McCarver came out of the bottom of that pile. Justin Roberts in there, number 37. Jordan Craddock, 23, in the safety position, along with Fulkerson. Corners are number 15, Hunter Kronholm. Oh, nice little play up the middle. He might break. He might go. I think he is. Fulkerson save it. Fulkerson saved the tackle. Nice execution. Inside trap. It's going to be 1st and goal. We want to see this score so we can see the old onside kick attempt. Oh, there's a truckload of Mustangs being delivered right now over there. You can see right at the top of your screen a pickup truck pulling in the horses. I'm not sure what that's about. There's a rodeo tonight. Is it a touchdown? Signal touchdown, Mustangs. They're going to go for 2, I believe. Do the math here. If they go for 2, it'll be a 10-point game. Whether they make it or not, they still need to get 2 touchdowns. If they make it 10, they need a touchdown and a field goal. See how quickly we figured that out? I have to thank my 9th grade math teacher, Mr. Means, bless his heart. I hope he's still alive. That was 50, 60 years ago. Pitch out. Fumble. And it's not going to go for 2. So they'll need 2 touchdowns now if they want to win this ball game. Oh, we're going to see it now. Onside kick. Onside kick. Always fun and exciting. Here goes the touchdown. Straight up the middle. Touchdown. Argonaut. 42-30. 2 very good offensive teams. 2 very well-coached programs. Argonaut has had great success over the year, and Summerville under 3rd-year coach Sean Leveros is turning the corner with Summerville now, barring a major miracle referred to as the Heidi game. The Summerville Bears will move to 6-1 overall, 2-1 in conference. This will drop Argonaut to 3-4 and 2-2 in Mother Lode League play. It'll keep Summerville 1 game behind Sonora, who's playing their homecoming game tonight against Linden. Have not heard any of those scores. We won't assume anything, but I believe Linden is going into that game 0-6. So it may not have been real pretty for the Linden team playing the Sonora Wildcats down there in Tuolumne County. Okay, it's lined up at the 40. And Summerville's got their good hands players up front. These are those, I'm going to get a free ad. Those are the State Farm guys, right? Good hands. They got the State Farm team up front. Going to be a little pudgy little 10-yarder here, and here's we're going to see it. Boop! Oh, that's not going to work. 30. Oh my God, he up. He goes, I'm going to run this ball. You're going to kick to me. I'm going to run it. They did not decide to kick it 10. They decided to kick it about 20 yards in the air, hoping it maybe would bounce and hit the dirt, and it was actually caught. I'm not real sure that's what the coach wanted. I'm seeing him giving a little bit of a motion with his hands, like, what was that? Summerville's just going to run it up the middle of Escobar. Why not? 2:35 to go in the game. Escobar, their workhorse on the offensive end. Up the middle, up the middle, up the middle. Maiwood and Fulkerson flanking out left. I would assume that's just a decoy. I'm going to put a 25-cent bet that they're going to hand the ball off to Escobar up the middle. Oh, I win. Pay up. Pay up. Escobar up the middle. Not really worrying about gaining now. He's just covering up and holding the ball. They'll take their time every second. Time out, Argonaut.
Maybe a loss of about a half a yard on the play.
How about a word from our sponsors, helping bring this game on NorCal Sports TV to all of Tuolumne County and the rest of the world on live stream, NorCalSportsTV.com. Bears Quarterback Club, Benton Roberson, Black Oak Casino, Boyer Construction, Edward Jones Financial Advisors, El Dorado Septic, Scott Berner Trivent Services, Sierra Mountain Construction, and the Sonora Area Foundation, as well as Phillips and Jordan. Again, thank you so very much on behalf of the Bears Quarterback Club. Thank you for watching, supporting Bears football. I know you've been enjoying the game like we have in a nice, crisp October night in Amador County, California. Let's all hope and pray we can get these fires under control across California, our beautiful, beautiful state. Pass play by Fulkerson. Oh, well, I'm not sure. It was fourth and about 10 or 11. And they were trying to get a first down. I heard somebody else act like maybe they were trying to rub it in. Oh, it was third down. It was third down. You're trying to get a first down. This game's not over. I don't think they're trying to rub it in. Somebody seemed to think they were trying to rub it in by running that. Oh, nice avoiding the block punt as the snap was a little bit high. Rolls out of bounds at the 12-yard line. That's always an interesting philosophy to discuss when the game is close to being over. If score 42-30 and Summerville runs a trick play to try to get a first down. I personally don't think that's rubbing it in, but you know, that's what makes sports fun and interesting. That's what the coffee shops are for tomorrow. That's what the talk shows are about. Mike and Mike on ESPN. Talk about this, talk about that. Bottom line is, it's two good programs on a beautiful Friday night run by two good coaches and class young men playing a game of football. Nice run around the right end. Tackled out of bounds at the 38. You know, it would be interesting when people say they're trying to rub it in. What if that young man would have broken that score for a touchdown and made it 42-37 with 1:20 to go, and then Argonaut completes an onside kick, gets the ball, throws a touchdown, and wins the game. The game is never, ever over till it's over. Now, the next possession, if Summerville passed, I'd say it'd be rubbing it in. But if you can still score and still score again, and you can still win the game, you need to get a first down. So enough of that. I'm not going to be Mr. Philosopher anymore. We're going to get back to the ball game. We'll let you folks decide. Good job by the Summerville coaching staff tonight. Running back coach Mike Brennan and Taylor Gold did a great job. Oh, there's a screen play. Oh, number 28 did a great job. Oh, they throw a flag. I'm not sure who it's on. Number 28 did a great job. Kyle McCarver breaking through the tackles. Wide receivers coach Jordan Brule. Quarterback coach Michael Aleve. Tight ends coach Kurt Byers. Offensive line Dave Wood and Chris Neer. Of course, the head coach Sean Leveros in his third year. Actually, his third year. And, of course, he's the offensive coordinator. For Argonaut, Danny Welch, special teams. Brian Drake, linebackers. Scott Huckins, outside linebackers. Andrew Stearns, defensive coordinator. Matt King, assistant defensive coordinator. Fred Fletcher, line coach. Head coach Rick Davis, 1992 grad of Sonora High. The incomplete on the interception. Can't say enough about how both these programs are class programs. We want to thank Athletic Director Scott Hunkins at Amador High for assisting NorCal Sports TV in the setup and able to live stream this game. And of course, AD Jennifer Osterhout at Summerville for her cooperation last week for the Sonora Summerville game as well. Oh! Don't get hurt. Don't get hurt. It was a nice pass. Probably should have been caught, but was incomplete. 37 seconds to go. Third and 10. He's going to... Nice catch. Nice catch. I don't know if 23 got hurt bumping into the referee or he got hurt catching the ball there, but I thought he was okay after he came out of the catch. Let's see here on the replay. He makes the catch. Let's see if it continued to stay with him. He's okay now. We had to go back to the live action. I thought he got up and was okay, and then when he started going back to huddle, it looked like he bumped into the referee. It would be extremely strange if the referee happened to accidentally give him a little bit of bump into his shin action and bruise his shin. There's 22 seconds to go. It's first and 10 at the 80. It's not over yet, but I would say it's closer. If they can get a touchdown on one play, that would probably be at about 15 seconds to go in the game, and then complete an onside kick. They'd have one more pass to pull off the miracle of all miracles. I know the key is in all sports is you want the players to play till the end, play their hardest, and both teams are going to do that, I'm sure, without a doubt. As we line up here, the ref's waiting for Summerville to get back on the field, and they're ready to roll. He's open to the corner. Up. Yeah, they isolated the left side, lofted it, couldn't quite get over there in time. It was covered by Justin Roberts, a junior safety. "16 seconds to go. Yeah, they went ahead and got it down to about the 8-yard line. So now they got 11 seconds. It'll be, it's not a first down. It's just short. Third and about 3 or 4 maybe. It was a first down. I thought it was. First and goal. First and goal. They're going to have 2 chances unless he gets sacked. Hand it off. Can he run it in? Touchdown, Argonaut! Well, I don't think you can complete an onside kick in less than 5 seconds and get the ball back. So, but it was a great series of downs there to score and to make this game look as presentable as it really has been the whole night. Summerville's been in charge, but Argonaut has always been just like, as we call it, knocking on the door, just there, keeping themselves alive every time having a chance, but never could quite get over the hump. Extra point is good. It's 42-37, and we're going to see an attempt at one onside kick. And I'll have to be totally honest, I'm not sure. I think if the onside kick works, they stop the clock. Argonaut does have one timeout left. So if they can complete the onside kick, they would get it at approximately the 50-yard line. And if they can get the kick, stop the clock, call timeout, there would be 1 or 2 seconds left for the miracle of all miracles. Here's the replay on the touchdown run. Perfect. As you can see, our sideline camera is back and working. I tell you what, it's getting a little brisky up here now. I'm glad I was smart enough to bring my winter coat. I was born and raised in Iowa. I used to wear long johns back there, and I may have to break those out again here soon if I'm going to be doing football here. I'm used to these inside sports. But this is exciting to be able to announce football for NorCal Sports TV. And here goes. This will definitely be an onside kick. It will not be a squibber. Oh, he did it again. He needs to practice that. He needs to kick the ball, I think, a little bit more on the top. He's kicking it underneath. You know, that was the only chance they had, and a little concern from the sideline there about why he's not able to do that. I don't know either. I haven't kicked the ball in quite a while, but it's supposed to sort of stay on the ground. The only way you can get it to stay on the ground is you kick it on top, and he's kicking it underneath. But he's a good kicker and did a great job for him. And that's the ball game. Final score is 42-37. Well coached ball game by both teams, both programs. Good programs, class kids, class crowd, great weather. Hopefully you enjoyed the game on NorCalSportsTV.com. As both teams are congratulating each other. Evidently next week Argonaut is playing Sonora here. We'll have to check to see who Summerville plays. As Summerville now moves to 6-1. 6-1. Great record at this point of the season. Hopefully they can continue to win and get in the playoffs for the San Joaquin section, which would be a huge accomplishment for Sean Leveros and his